McLeod with Resource Investing News, and here today with me at the Vancouver Resource Investment Conference is Mark Brown, Chairman of Avrupa Minerals. Thank you for joining me today.
Thank you very much for having me, Charlotte.
Okay, so back in December, Avrupa put out some very exciting results from the Slivovo joint venture. Can you tell me what points you'd highlight for investors?
Well, it was one drill hole, and we had to put it out very quickly, and it was 126 meters of 6 grams per ton gold, which is very high grade gold. Average gold deposits are around 1 gram, and 126 meters is also very long. But we did drill kind of down the throat of this deposit, but it was our first hole, and we've got more coming. So we've got more work to do. We don't think the whole deposit is 126 meters thick that way, but we'll find that out soon.
Okay. Well, looking back further, Avrupa's share price is up about 275% in the last year. Is there any other news that has contributed to that?
Absolutely. This discovery in Kosovo was actually our second discovery of the year. Our first discovery was in Portugal, in southern Portugal, the Iberian Pyrite belt. Our first hole there was 10 meters of 1.8% copper, plus 4% zinc, 75 ppm silver, plus 2% lead.
Wow.
So very high grade over 10 meters, and we followed that up with additional drill holes during the year. And both those projects are actually funded by third parties, so we've been able to be very active this year in a year when it's been tough to finance.
Oh, that's...
We've had 2 discoveries, which is quite incredible. So.
Yeah. And in terms of management, are there strategies that have contributed to your success as well?
Absolutely. There's several strategies. One is to keep our G&A extremely low. We want our money spent in the ground. And combined with the money we've spent on exploration and the money that the joint venture partners have spent on exploration, we've spent about $2 on exploration for every $1 we've raised publicly. So we keep our G&A low, get the money spent in the ground, and we get good partners to come in and fund the expensive drilling on our projects. And what that also does is bring their geologists in. So they come in and their oversight on our geologists. So it's like we're getting 2 sets of eyes looking at all of our projects.
That's great. And as a prospect generator, how do you decide which commodities and which jurisdictions to focus on?
Well, the name of the company is Avrupa Minerals, which is actually Turkish for Europe.
Oh, okay.
So we're focused on Europe, and we have our president, Mr. Paul Kuhn, who's a geologist and who has many years experience exploring in various jurisdictions in Europe. He's very familiar with where you do want to be in Europe and where you can build a mine and where you can't and where you don't want to be. So we focus on Portugal, which has a long history of mining, Kosovo, which is a building country. They're desperate for jobs, and they're very happy to have us there, potentially discovering a new mine. And we're looking in the old East Germany, a little bit there, and we've got 2 other jurisdictions that we're currently looking at now.
Wow, okay. So, and in 2015, what projects will be your focus?
Well, we've really switched from our Portugal focus a little bit. We'll be doing a lot of work in Portugal as well, but we're going to follow up on this Kosovo drill hole because it was such high-grade gold, and there was also some low-grade base metals in there as well. We've got 2 more holes we've drilled and will be announced soon, and then we'll have a few more drills following up on that. And so this will be a pretty exciting year for us with lots of results coming.
Oh, good. All right, so last question. Are there any other juniors that you are watching besides yourself?
Well, just like Avrupa, me and my company own about 12% of Avrupa, and there's a couple other companies we own quite a bit of, which we support financially, and we really try and help them on the management side. And one of those is Tarsus Resources, TCC, and the other one is Australia Gold, EST.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for joining me today, Mark. Avrupa trades on the TSXV under the symbol AVU, and I'm Charlotte McLeod with Resource Investing News.